Are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Cincinnati Reds and the Toronto Blue Jays. Chase Anderson gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Stepping up now, Nick Senzel. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, it's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, D-Roll, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throw gets him. 2 down. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
In is Joey Votto now, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready with another 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
1, 2, 3 go the Reds. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Anthony DeSclafani will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Now at the plate, Rowdy Tellez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
In the air, out to right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 27.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. One out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll take a look at ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Shot toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Gurriel stands at second with 2 gone. Fastball called strike, 1-2. One and 2. Here it is. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. So coming to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's totaled 4 hits in 24 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Oh, and a horrible swing there as the count moves to 2-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
In now, Mike Moustakas lays off 1-0. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
To first, reined in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
That is good. The left fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Now in the box, Nicholas Castellanos. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Well,
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
The 1-0. Line drive to left. And a base hit there for the Reds, their first of the ball game. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
That is 7. The right fielder, number 44.
To the plate now, Aristides Aquino. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
He's set. The 0-1.
1-1.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. McGuire has it, and the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Into the box now, Bo Bichette. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First offering on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The windup and the 0-1. grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now that's popped up. Barnhart has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the right fielder,
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah. 0-1.
Bottom of the second here with no score. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Moustakas has it, and there are 2 away now.
Batting seventh, the catcher, number 10.
Stepping in for the Jays, Reese McGuire will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Ready now, Tucker Barnhart, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Barnhart.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner. Ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Taking all the way. It's 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2.
3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now. The pitch.
Not your normal put-away pitch. A two-strike fastball down in the zone, but he was able to get wood on it and foul it away.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Jesse Winker. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
1 and 2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
3rd inning, no score to this point. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. Swing and a liner right at the 3rd baseman, and that'll end the inning. Reds are down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. That'll bring up Billy McKinney. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Billy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Kevin.
Standing in, Kevin Biggio. First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Number 44 is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batter, number 27.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Here comes the first pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
The 0-1 offering. Bouncing ball toward the hole. Barehanded on the move. Hey now. Blue Jays held in check. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Coming to the plate now, Eugenio Suarez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Behind 0-2 now. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Suarez is retired, 2 down now.
Second baseman.
So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch.
Three-two counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, number 11.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bo Bichette. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 15.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. And it's gone as they add still another. Randall Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Reese McGuire. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Rolled slowly to first. Scooped up onto the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Jays are out in front, 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2-2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box, Aristides Aquino. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. One-0 pitch is a circle change, swung on and missed 1-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. High and deep to right center. McKinney is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Digging in to try it again, Freddie Galvis looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Comes set with the 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Now batting.
Standing in, Tucker Barnhart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Nope. 3-0.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. And this one bounds around against the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Nick Senzel. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. No hits to this point. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Reds 1. So stepping in, Billy McKinney. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Next to bat for Toronto, Cavan Biggio. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them. That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, number 44.
Digging in once again, Rowdy Tellez. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First delivery to him on the way. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. In there, strike 2. Good waste pitch, 1-2. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now.
His ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The relay. Throw to second, and he's out. That'll end the inning, but they do score one on the play. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 3-1 Blue Jays. Sam Gaviglio will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Sam Gaviglio.
Stepping into the box, Jesse Winker, and he'll lead things off in the Cincinnati 6th. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air to center. McKinney's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in, Joey Votto. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Gaviglio typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty B, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Ready once again, Eugenio Suarez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. No balls and 1 strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Leading up for Toronto.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve. 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line, you can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. A full count, 3-2 to Randal Grichuk.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip this one onto first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Seventh inning coming up. The Blue Jays. Wilmer Font is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1-0 the count. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Popped him up. Tellez over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Nicholas Castellanos. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
That's inside. 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here it is, the 3-0. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, number 44.
Ready for another shot now. Aristides Aquino, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One. Stepping into the box, Reese McGuire. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Number 10.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Line toward right center. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. In now, Billy McKinney. Chopped on the ground to first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. First home run of the campaign for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Number 80.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. At the plate now, Kevin Biggio, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Base is empty here with nobody out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And it's fouled away. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their fourth big fly of the game.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Biddle, a 27-year-old. He's in his third season as a major league player. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and there were two down. Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the two-out base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that dude said, D-Row, that's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
3 runs already home here. Grounded back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Boy, D-Roll, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint. But what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know it's going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
0-1 the count. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Hit hard to third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Number 10.
Into the box, Reese McGuire. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Number 44 is there to put it away and finally. Now at the plate. Freddie Galvis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
1-2. Here it comes. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Settling in now, Tucker Barnhart. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
1-1 to the Reds' leadoff man. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget the. So striding in, Billy McKinney. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ball even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Suarez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now back, second baseman.
Striding into the box, Kevin Biggio. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Yanked on the ground down the line. The windup and the 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Rowdy Tellez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Line to the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be? So a good bounce-back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. We've played 8 full. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Reds 1. Justin Miller comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Digging in now, Jesse Winker starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Fastball called for strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. In now, Joey Votto. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And there's out number 2.
The third baseman, number 7.
Reds down to their final out now. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
The 0-1 on its way. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Great job right there to hold up. Game could have been over. Gives himself another chance.
The Reds down to their last strike. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. 8-1 is the final tonight.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 8 runs on 14 hits.